What's good, YouTube? This is Marketing with Dev. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys exactly how to scale your Facebook ad campaign. So a huge question that I get all the time when I'm talking to people is, what do I do after I test my Facebook ads, right? So after 3 days or maybe 5 days or maybe even 7 days of testing, and you see some favorable results and you see some ads or some ad sets that you want to put more money into, what do you do? How do you go about that process? So that's exactly what I'm going to be teaching you guys in this video. So make sure you guys stay tuned and let's get into it. I want to fix your ads. Yes, you. If you're a coach, consultant, or service provider and you've been running Facebook ads for your business, I want to fix your ads for absolutely free. All you have to do is click the link in the description and schedule your free ad supercharge session with me. So there are two different ways we can go about scaling our Facebook ad campaigns. So the first way is ABO, or ad set budget optimization. This is where we just limit the ad spend by the actual ad set level. Or there's the CBO, which is the campaign budget optimization, which is where the campaign level distributes all of the ad spend instead of the ad set level. If it sounds a little bit confusing now, it'll be cleared up in a second when I go inside and show you how to do both of them.
So we are inside one of our testing campaigns right now, going to show you guys how to scale up. So after you've been running your ads for, let's say, at least 3 days or maybe even a week after testing, you're going to want to start to scale up after you see which ads are winning and which ads are losing. And the method that we're going to be going through right now is called ad set budget optimization, or ABO. And this is how it's done, right? It's very simple and quick. So what you're going to want to do is analyze the results from the different ad sets that you have, right? So we were running 5 different ad sets, each at $20 a day. So these creatives were the same here. The only thing that we were testing were the different audiences. So we have our winning cost per lead was this car dealership / car finance ad set right here, 116 leads, and it was our cheapest at $1.90 per lead. Second place was miscellaneous home buyers interest at $2 per lead. So what would we do in an ad set budget optimization once we see the clear results of the winners and the losers? So once you know which ad sets are the winners and which ones you want to start spending more money on, what you're going to want to do, very simple, is go to the budget, and you're going to want to click the edit, and you're going to want to go here to increase the budget. So what you're doing here is, instead of spending $20 a day, which we're doing now, we can change it and we can add 25. We can change this to 30. We can change this to 35. So what we want to do is start at a kind of reasonable level, right? So I would say when you first start to scale using the ABO method, I would say to increase by maybe 20-25% initially, just to see if you can get the same cost per lead or cost per purchase or whatever you're optimizing for. So initially I would just increase the budget 20-25%, and let's see how that does for about 3 to 5 days, because sometimes if you increase the budget by too much in your initial ad set budget optimization, you can sometimes break the scale and your numbers and your cost per results can start getting all over the place. So we kind of want to start off a little bit slower. So let's say we added an additional $5 here to this budget. So we would add $5 and it would now be running at $25 per day. And we're going to let that run for at least 3 days. After 3 days, we're going to analyze the results and see how it compares to the results that we were getting when we were spending $20. So if the results are better, if we're getting a cheaper cost per lead, or it's the same, then we can add even more money. We can increase the budget even more. So after 25, if the results are looking good, maybe we can bump it up to 40 or maybe even 50, right? And then again, we're going to keep analyzing those results every 3 days or so. Well, you want to look at it every day, but you're not going to make any edits for at least 3 days or so, just so you can gather enough data to be able to make a data-driven decision. And if you had another winning ad set, you would do the same exact thing, right? So this one right here, 190. Okay, we say, okay, we've been running this ad. We got 116 website leads at $1.90 each. This is our best ad set. We want to scale this ad set up We want to scale this audience up, spend more money in this audience. So what are we going to do? We're going to click the pencil right here next to budget, and then we're going to add whatever budget we want to add here. I would say initially, like I said, 20-25%. Do that for 3 days, see how the results hold, and then you can increase by even more after that if the results are looking good. And that's really how you do ad set budget optimization. It's fairly simple, and it's really just a matter of analyzing the results. It's not as technical as setting stuff up as a campaign budget optimization is, CBO, that I'll show you guys to do in a second. But yeah, that's how you do the ad set budget optimization. It's fairly simple, and I recommend that you guys start off scaling your Facebook ad campaigns using this method first. And when you become more advanced, then you can kind of get into the CBO. So now I'm going to be showing you guys how to make the CBO, or campaign budget optimization campaign. So what we're gonna want to do is always click the green button in the top left, the green create button. And then we're going to want to choose a campaign objective. So you would want to choose the same exact campaign objective that you're using for your testing campaign. So we did leads for ours. So we're just going to do leads again, but whatever you're doing, you would just choose that. So we are going to go with leads, continue. And now we are inside and we're at the campaign level, right? So the first thing that we're always going to want to do is we're going to want to name our campaign. So we are doing something for a lead magnet, so we can name it maybe lead magnet. And since this is a CBO scale, and the name of the campaign or the objective is leads, right? So I would name it something like that. You don't have to name it that. You can name it something that you would remember it. But that's what we would name it. And if you go all the way down to the bottom, you can leave all of these alone unless you're in a special ad category. So if your business is credit related, employment, housing, or social issues, elections, or politics, then you're going to want to select a special ad category. If not, then just forget I just said that. So you want to go down to where it says Advantage Campaign Budget, and you're going to want to toggle that on. So after you toggle that on, you'll see the option for either a daily budget or a lifetime budget, and you can select what you want that budget to be. So I would recommend doing a daily budget instead of a lifetime budget, just from experience that seems to be working better for us. And the main difference between a campaign budget optimization and an ad set budget optimization is whatever I set this budget for here, this will be distributed from the campaign level instead of the ad set level. So in ad set budget optimization, each ad set is going to get the specific amount of spend that we specify. But with campaign budget optimization, each ad set will most likely not get the same exact spend, because the campaign from the campaign level is going to distribute the ad spend to the ad set it believes it can get the best result from. So you'll notice that your ad sets will not have equal spend 99% of the time, and that is the reason why. So those are the main differences. That is the main difference between the campaign budget optimization and the ad set budget optimization. So that's why when you're testing, you always want to do ad set budget optimization, so you can make sure that the variable of ad spend is always the same. So when you're scaling, we want to do campaign budget optimization, because now we have a bunch of winning creatives and winning audiences, and we're just going to let the Facebook algorithm determine where we can get the best results from it. So that's all that we need to do on the campaign level. So what we're going to do now is head over to the ad set level. So now, if you guys have watched my previous videos, you know that we always name the ad set level the name of the audience that we're targeting. So what you would do is transfer whatever winning audience that you already tested. You would put that in here, and you would change that ad set name to this. And then you would go down to detailed targeting or custom audiences, whatever audience you use, and you would now place the same exact audience that you use for the successful testing campaign that you were doing. So whichever ad that you were just running, whatever campaign you were just running before that you saw good results from, you're going to want to use that same exact audience, and you're going to want to place that in here for the detailed targeting, and you're going to want to put everything else the same also. So let's say we are putting 2 new winning audiences into this CBO. So what we'll do right here is quickly duplicate, and we would just do the same exact thing now for this ad set, right? So we would just find whatever the second audience was, we would just put it in here in the detailed targeting section. And then we would have our 2 winning audiences in here. And then now all we would do that's left is go to the ad level, and you're going to do the same exact thing you would do any other time you're setting up your Facebook ads. So you're going to select your Instagram account. You're going to go to add media, and you're going to add whatever image or whatever video you were using for your successful testing campaign. And you're going to want to add the same exact copy you were using. You're going to want to use the same exact headline. So you really just want to transfer all the stuff over. You're not really changing anything. You're just transferring all the stuff that you had, and you're putting it into a CBO, and you're letting the campaign level distribute the ad spend instead of the ad set level. So after you have everything else set up in here, make sure that all your ad sets are good. Make sure you have your winning audiences, your winning audience in each ad set, and you have your winning creative in each ad level. And then after you have all of that, I just like to go from the campaign level and just select publish, and then Facebook will review it and you will be good to go.
Hope you guys liked the video, and now you guys have a good idea of how you can scale your Facebook ad campaigns after you're done testing. So make sure you guys give me a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're a coach, consultant, or a service provider and you're tired of wasting money on Facebook ads, I want to fix your ads for absolutely free. All you have to do is click the link in the description and schedule your free supercharged session with me. So I'll go through your entire ad account, and I'll find exactly what's causing you the most problems, and I'll tell you how to fix it for absolutely free. So if you want that, make sure you click the link in the description and schedule. But I only accept the first 10 people every single week, and they fill up very, very fast. So if you want that, make sure you do it right now. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.